Was it 250 half season, then 500 second half, but 125s went the whole time?
Yeah.
So back then, did you used to look forward to the 500s, or were you just like,
I didn't like the 500 class as much. I mean, I look forward to it because it was another championship and another chance to make money and race guys on different stuff and, you know. But as far as a fun bike to ride, it wasn't. You know, it's just they were fast. I mean, really, really fast. But it just, you couldn't be as aggressive. You know, I like driving really deep into the corners on the 500. You rolled off soon. You covered with a lot of clutch to keep it because it would stall. Even the works bikes, you had to run with a lot. You know, like make your own slipper clutch, and so to keep it from stalling and then be real smooth on the exit and stuff. So I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed winning the Carlsbad GP and stuff like that. But I didn't. If I had to pick a bike, I liked the 250 because you could just ride it so aggressive. And it had, like a 125 was ridiculously aggressive, especially for somebody my size. Then was 180 pounds, but 250 had great power, pulled hard, especially our works Hondas.
Okay, we were talking about that photo, and I asked you if that was an OW works bike. So that was production based.
Yes.
How many works bikes did you get to race as a professional?
1 year. So in '82, I ran a complete production bike. I was on a support team. Missed the championship by a couple points. Donnie Hansen won that championship. The next year, they moved me up to the full race, works team. It was Scott Burnworth, Brock Glover, I think maybe Mike Bell was still racing, and then myself and that. And I didn't like the bike. I was uncomfortable. It was air cooled. We had both. We had air cooled and water cooled. So we were talking about running air cooled and Supercross because it was lighter. Yeah. We weren't worried about it getting hot. And then, but when Hannah was on that '83 Works Honda, my God, he just rode away from me. I did that big Magoo double. It wasn't the Magoo double, the big step up, and you could make 3 seconds a lap just by doing that. He never did it. And still pulled me by 2 seconds a lap. So that means he was 5 seconds a lap faster than me. Yeah. And it was really disheartening for me because I rode my ass off. I'd watch him come out of the corners and I'd be swapping, and pull away from me.